Hey everyone, today I'm so excited to be doing an updated skincare routine video. I haven't posted a video in like a long time, so I wanted to post a video that was, I don't know, meaningful. That makes sense. Anyway, so pretty much this is going to be like what I do for my skin, and I do have another one up, but pretty much everything has changed. Yeah, everything. So first I'm going to start off with what kind of skin I have, because I think that's very important, because a lot of people are like, oh, so-and-so is using this thing and I love it, and like, that's great, but if it's not for your skin type and that person doesn't have your skin type, it might not really be helpful for you. So I have sensitive, oily skin as well as acne prone skin. So I have like a lot of redness, and I get like a pimple a week, sometimes more. And they're like big, giant ones. So this is how I deal with my face and the way it loves to react to me. So yeah, okay. So first, of course, I wash my face, and I love what I wash my face with. I've been using this for, I think, like 3 months now. This is Cetaphil's Derma Control Oil Control Foam Wash, and it's formulated for acne-prone skin, clinically proven to remove excess oil and control shine. Calming formula won't over dry skin, which I think a lot of people need. If you have oily skin, you need to make sure that it's something that won't over dry your skin, because I know you're like, oh, well, I have oily skin, so I want to get my skin to be dry, but you don't want it to be dry to the point where you have dry skin and it's like peeling off your skin, and it's just like not fun at all. At all. So this removes my excess oil, but excess oil, but it doesn't over dry my skin to the point where I feel like crunchy or dry and awful. But yeah, I really love it. It's a foam, and I use it every day, and it works really well. I don't know what else to say. Okay. And then once a week I do a mask. Sometimes more, sometimes less. It depends on how I'm feeling. And this is the mask that I'm using right now, and this is the Mask of Magnaminty, and I'm obsessed with this. This is from Lush, and I'll just read you what it says. It's a face and body mask, so I also use it on my legs because it's an exfoliant, so it exfoliates my legs and it makes them feel so smooth. Anyway, and if you have acne like on your back or on your chest, which I sometimes tend to have, this is good for that too. So I do put that those places. Okay. Deep cleansing, toning, and exfoliating pepperminty mask refreshes and brightens all it touches. To use, apply, allow drying. So it takes I try and have like a thin layer, because then it takes less time to dry, but if you put it on too thickly, it will take a long time to dry. Remove with water in circular motions, just so you're kind of exfoliating your skin and getting off any dead skin cells. And like I said, I have oily skin, but if you have dry skin, I think this would work great for you as well. And yeah, I feel like this is a product that people with dry and oily skin can both use. So if you're looking for a nice mask, this is the one. And this also, if you know anything about Lush masks, all of them except for this one have to be refrigerated. So I saw this and I was like, this doesn't have to be refrigerated. Sweet. And it lasts for 3 months, which I've had this for a couple of weeks. Yeah, not gonna be a problem. Yeah, just not gonna be a problem at all. Anyway, then also going with the cleaning, I use makeup remover wipes like they're going out of style. And I use, Simple and Pure. And they, I don't know, it's not called Simple and Pure, they're just called Simple. Sensitive skin experts, and I am obsessed with them. They're cleaning facial wipes, they're non-comedogenic, no alcohol, no oil, no drying, no greasy residue, no perfumes, no dyes, no harsh irritants, dermatologist tested, ophthalmologist tested, safe for sensitive eyes and contact lens wearers, hypoallergenic, non-comedogenic, which I think I already said. It has pro B vitamins in them. So I use this one once or twice a day, depending on what I'm doing. And then I use this one, which is the same thing, except this is the exfoliating one, and I use this about once a week, because if I use this too often, it really gets my skin dry and itchy and scratchy, and I get an allergic reaction, which is not cute at all. So if you have sensitive skin, exfoliate once a week, maybe twice. Don't go overboard, because you won't enjoy it. Okay, next is something that I just recently started using within the past year, I believe. Yeah, I never used this before, and that is a moisturizer. I was told my entire life, pretty much or it wasn't told, but I kind of got the feeling that, oh, well, I have oily skin, so I shouldn't moisturize my skin, because my skin's already got moisture oil in it, so it doesn't need more moisture. And I was like, so I never need that. And then I think I was talking to I have a friend who used to be a makeup artist, and was like, Katie, no, you need to moisturize your skin. Just don't do it every day, because you have oily skin. I was like, really? And she's like, yeah, you really need to take care of your skin. Like, it's important, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, and I use it, and my skin feels so smooth. And I also feel like it kind of helps sometimes with acne. Not like incredible, like I'm not saying, oh, go buy this moisturizer, it'll get rid of all your acne. No, but like it kind of smooths things out so they're not as like rough and gross, I guess, if that makes sense. But I really love this. This is Neutrogena's oil-free moisturizer for sensitive skin. And I use this 2 to 3 times a week or so, sometimes more depending on what time of year it is. I started using this during the winter. So I used it more during the winter because my skin gets a little bit drier. I mean, it's not dry, but I have dry skin sometimes during the winter. So I used it a little bit more. But now that it's getting like into the summer months, I feel like I can 2 times a week is perfect. Next are treatments. And I use 2 different acne treatments, and I think they're both pretty affordable, to be honest. This one is obviously a lot more expensive. This is by Clinique, and then this one is from e.l.f. And I find that they both work, like, wonderfully, but I use them both. I don't know why, but I do. So I'm going to start with the e.l.f. one first. This is the e.l.f. Zit Zapper, and again, I'm not saying go out and buy this. This is going to get rid of all your acne, because it won't. But it will help reduce this, like, redness, size, whatever. And I really like it, and so, it's, I don't know, it has, like, a roller ball, so it's like a liquid, and you just kind of rub it on your acne, and then it kind of dries up and goes into your skin. And it smells kind of perfumey, but you know what? For literally $1 at Target, whatever. And I think when I first bought this, I wasn't expecting that much, but I think it's doing like a lot. It's doing good things for my skin. And then the next thing is this Clinique Acne Solution Emergency Gel Lotion Intensive. And this has benzoyl peroxide acne medication in it. So, yeah. And it's fragrance free, which is good if you're allergic to fragrance. I'm pretty sure this is not fragrance free. It's for treatment of acne. And it says, this is the directions it says. It says, cleanse skin, apply thin layer to affected area once daily, increase twice a day if needed, reduce usage to every other day if dryness or peeling occurs, blah, blah, blah. And so, what you need to be, like, really careful about is don't take, like, a big, like, heaping glob of this. It's literally, like, a gel. I think it's more of like a lotion. Don't take like a big glob and just wipe it all over your face, because literally nothing will happen. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I remember the first time I used this, and I had done exactly that because I hadn't really read the directions. And I just was like, oh, yeah. And like the next morning, I was like, nothing happened. And then, after a while, I was like, maybe I'm not using this right. And I just put it on the spots where I have acne, and it minimized the size overnight. And I was like, that's pretty awesome. So I tend not to use this all the time because it's $15, I believe, from Clinique counters or Sephora. And so it's a little bit more pricey, and this tube is pretty small. So if I have like something, like if I have a date, if I have something important the next day, and I really want that acne to kind of, or if I have like a huge pimple and it like is irritating, and I like to scratch my face, which is not a good idea at all. So, this is really helpful so I don't scratch my face because the pimple will reduce in size. And this is not a miracle cream, but it does work very well, and I really like it. And that is it for my skincare routine, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this was helpful, and I will see you all soon. Bye, guys.